Hi, I'm Suzanne from Rogers Gardens, and today we're going to be talking about herbs. Are you cooking dinner tonight? What are we having? Maybe Italian, perhaps? One of the things that you're going to be using might be herbs, perhaps. And so basil, rosemary, sage, oregano, all of these herbs make Italian food taste so good. But then what kind of these specific herbs are you going to be using? When you're cooking from different cultures or even our own, sometimes the herbs are what really make the dish sing. And so when you're cooking Italian, of course you're going to use basil. But did you know that there are so many different kinds of basil? There is Italian basil, there's large leaf basil, there's perpetual basil, there's Thai basil, African basil, so many different kinds. And of course, the basil that you use in your dish is going to make a big difference. Oregano. Oregano has so many different varieties from different cultures. There is hot and spicy, there is Greek, there is Italian, there is Mexican oregano, so many different kinds. One of the really fun things about having and using and cooking with herbs is that you can just go out to your garden and grab them. You could get them at the store, but it's so much more rewarding to just walk out your door, go into the garden and grab some herbs. Most herbs do not take a huge amount of space, so you can have a dedicated planter or a little area of your garden for fresh herbs. Maybe when you're cooking, you would like to enjoy a cup of tea. Herbs are perfect for tea, and a lot of us know, oh, a cup of peppermint tea. But did you know that with mints and other herbs like this, there are so many different varieties as well? There's peppermint and spearmint, which we all know, but there's also chocolate mint and strawberry mint and apple mint. So you can really create your own personal blend of an herb for your own tea. Another reason to have beautiful fragrant herbs in the garden is just for an aromatherapy type of experience. If you're walking through, you're maybe grazing some of the lavender or the rosemary, and it just helps you calm, helps you relax, and you can utilize these herbs if you want to create oils or other blends for your home, like a scent or something like that. A signature scent would be great for your home. Another reason to have herbs in your garden is to act as a repellent against pests like mosquitoes or rabbits. Sometimes the scent will deter them from coming into your garden and bothering you. Here we have some mint. We have peppermint and spearmint. They look a little different. They are pretty distinctive from their little stems. All mints have a little square stem, but we have mojito mint. We have chocolate mint. There is Indian mint, which is actually not a true mint, but it has incredible leaves, and it is also called Herba Buena, if you know that one. Pineapple mint is a gorgeous variegated one that you can put in your pots. A lot of these herbs you can just put in your pot. It looks beautiful, it has texture, and you can pluck things out as you need them. I have Italian oregano here. Everyone knows this and is used to cooking with it. Much better fresh than dried. We also have this beautiful Greek oregano. We have a hot and spicy oregano. This golden oregano, again, it's another one of these that looks beautiful in a pot if you're growing it. And then the za'atar oregano. A lot of people love the za'atar spice, and so this is the main component in it to give it that really earthy, yummy flavor. And then there are also ornamental oreganos, ones like this Kent Beauty. There's also Dittany of Creek, really pretty and gorgeous in the garden, very drought tolerant. Rosemary. Everyone is familiar with rosemary, and there aren't really different kind of cultural rosemaries, but there are a lot of different varieties of rosemary. But the main thing you want to think about if you want to put it in your garden is if you want an upright one that'll get very tall, if you want to have skewers for your barbecue or something like that, or the prostrate rosemary, which again can go in a pot, it can tumble down, it can be a ground cover in your garden. Either of them are great for cooking. This is sage. This is your general cooking sage that you're going to find in the jars at the store. This is Bird Garden, and it is really beautiful, again, in a pot, still lovely, very easy to grow. And then from that original bird garden, you can get things like purple sage or tricolor sage. There's a really pretty variegated one here. And if you really want to have a lot of pollinators in your garden, the white sage is beautiful and you can use it for its aromatic properties. So next up we have basil. This is your standard Italian basil. You can grow this indoors, you can grow it outdoors. It is great. It is very cold tender. You don't want to grow it outside during the winter. It's way too cold, but in the warmer months, it's perfect. Other varieties of basil, Thai basil. This is a Greek basil. It's also a perennial, so it's going to continue growing in your garden even after the cold weather. We have African blue basil, which is one of everyone here's favorites because it brings so many pollinators into the garden. It gets to be about 3 feet tall. It does have a really kind of a fiery, spicy bite, but the bees don't care. They love it. So we have thyme, one of the classic kitchen cooking herbs for so many different cuisines. We have French thyme, English thyme, and then these are all, they're just beautiful, beautiful herbs. Again, they're going to bring pollinators into the garden. But we also have some really cute varieties. Silver thyme, lemon thyme. We have lime thyme. We have a beautiful rose and wine thyme that just has the most beautiful deep pink flowers. Look at the way it kind of falls out of there. It'll also creep that way out of your pottery. So in addition to all of these fantastic herbs that we're all super familiar with and know about, just want to kind of highlight some of the other cool herbs that you can put in your garden, whether they're for culinary purposes, for aromatherapy, for repellent. Just know that there are so many ways you can put herbs throughout your garden. This is bee balm or bergamot. It has the most beautiful flowers. The bees love it, but it also makes a delicious tea. We have this chervil. This is a classic spring herb. You can use it in your German green sauces, in French sauces. It just has the most delicate anise flavor. Kind of a current favorite for so many people is stevia. People are always surprised. They know stevia as an ingredient in drinks and things like that, a sweetener, but you can actually grow your own and it is really sweet. It's just phenomenal. Dill. Dill is a great cooking herb, but did you know that dill also brings swallowtail butterflies to your garden? So you can use it as a twofer on that one. My personal favorite spring herb is sorrel. This has a lemony quality. You can chop it up and put it in salads and in soups, and it really is just a perfect harbinger of spring. And then shiso. Shiso is a Japanese herb, and people use it in many different ways. You can deep fry it, you can wrap it around other foods, but it is gorgeous, and look at how pretty they are. The purple leaves or the green leaves, just fantastic. So to bring it all back, when you want to cook and you want to elevate all of your dishes to just the right level, just the one that makes it feel really authentic, herbs are the perfect place to start. Here at Rogers Gardens, we do have an herb festival every spring. There are so many herbs to get you started, to take you through the entire year. So our herb festival is so much fun. We have more herbs than you can even imagine from all over the world. Wonderful, wonderful things. We have herb tastings, we do teas, tons of people. It's one of our most popular events. So if you're looking for herbs, come on down to Rogers Gardens. We have the largest selection you're going to find just about anywhere. I'm Suzanne. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to go to rogersgardens.com, sign up for our preferred guest program. You will get our weekly emails. They are super informative and tell you about all of our events. We also have our social medias. We have Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and then go and subscribe on our YouTube channel where you can find all of our informative videos. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.